Okay, so I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to conceal under my eyes and my eyelids. Then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender. This one's by Morphe. And I'm just going to blend that out. This is my first voiceover I've done, and you'll notice in parts of the video it seems to kind of like freeze up a little bit, and I don't know why. So I don't know if it's the way I filmed, if it's my camera, or what the deal is. But hopefully it'll get better. I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs foundation, the new one. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I will link it down below. I'm going to take my Morphe M439 brush, and then I'm going to spray it with just a little bit of the Too Faced Hangover RX, the 3-in-1 primer. And I'm just going to make it just a little bit damp to where that foundation goes on smoother, and it helps disperse it more evenly. It also helps your foundation go a lot further, so you're not using near as much, to where you can avoid the cake face. Alright, so I'm going to take the Too Faced Peach Perfect translucent powder. I'm going to dust that underneath my eyes and on my eyelids. This is going to help your concealer from creasing. Also, by placing it on your eyelids, it's going to give your eyeshadow a base instead of just that sticky concealer that we have on there already. So now I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder. This is in the shade number 3. And then I'm going to take that on a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face. I'm not going to rub it. I'm just kind of patting it all over my face just to set the rest of that foundation to keep it from moving throughout the day. I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown Crystal Drama palette. These are such pretty colors. There's so many spring colors in there. And on a big fluffy brush, I'm going to take the color on the very bottom row in the middle, and I'm going to dust that all over my eyes from top to bottom, inner corner to outer corner, and then that's going to be my main transition color. Alright, I'm going to take that pinkish purple kind of shade, and I'm going to dust that right over the top of that first color that we used. This is a very neutral color. You can barely see it when you put it on there. It's just going to help blend the rest of the colors that we're going to use today together. So on this Morphe brush right here, I do not remember the number of it. It is kind of like a detail brush, but a little bit thicker. We're going to take that purple right there, and we are going to place that on the outside of our eye, on the outer portion of it. Mainly just make a V pretty much with that purple. And then it helps if you open your eyes so you can actually make sure that you're getting it above, especially if you have hooded eyes. You want to make sure that you can see that purple when you open your eyes and it doesn't get lost. This is just an IT Cosmetics brush. It's a crease brush. I'm just going to run it along that purple and then blend that purple out into the crease where we have those other two shades. It blends very nicely into those two shades that we already have. Once again, I do apologize for the quality of this video, the lagging, the freezing. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with it. Once again, if you guys have any tips or ideas of how to fix this issue or how I can make it better, please let me know. I'm just going to take that big fluffy brush again, run back over it, make sure there's no harsh lines and everything's blended together. I absolutely love this palette. There's so many spring looks you can do with this palette. There's a lot of neutrals, there's some browns, there's some pinks and some purples, and they blend so well. So now that we have that blended, we're just going to take a very small definer brush, and we are going to pick up those same colors that we used on our lid, and we are going to put those under our eye, just going right along that lower lash line. You want to get as close to that lower lash line as possible. And we're going to start with that first shade, which is at the very bottom in the middle. Then we're going to go to that pinkish color, and then we're going to put that one on there. On this smaller definer brush, we are going to take up that dark purple again. We are going to go under the lash line. You want to make sure that you get it as close as possible, and you want to make sure that it connects to the dark purple that we have on top. That way there's no gap in between there. So on this small shadow brush, we are going to pick up one of the lighter shades in the palette. It's going to be the one in the middle on the top row. It's a silvery kind of color, and this is going to be what we use on the lid. And we're going to go from inner corner almost all the way to the outer corner. It's really going to help that purple stand out and really bring that pop in there. So as you can see, that color really does stand out, and it definitely makes your eyes look more open and awake. So on an angled brush, we are going to take our MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Medium Deep. And this is what I'm going to use to bronze my face and kind of contour just a little bit. I'm not one to contour a whole lot, but I do like to add that definition in there. So just going to go along the cheekbones, and then we're going to do the forehead as well. For highlighter, I'm going to take the new Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. This is so pretty, and the color of it, when you put it on, it just glistens. So on this Morphe tapered highlighting brush, I'm just going to run that in the Anastasia highlighter, and then I'm going to put that on the highest points of my cheeks. Is that highlighter not gorgeous? I mean, it's just so shiny and just so pretty and pigmented. I'm also going to take the Becca Champagne Pop, and I'm going to mix that with it too. I'm going to use that same tapered Morphe highlighting brush, and I'm just going to put that right over the top of the Anastasia. The Anastasia highlighter mixed with this Champagne Pop is just a gorgeous combination. And then I'm going to take this small shadow brush, and I'm going to pick up some Champagne Pop on that. I'm going to put that right underneath my brow bone for my brow bone highlight as well. You just can't go wrong with Champagne Pop. Like, that's really one of my go-to highlighters. For blush, we are going to take the Tarte Holiday blush, and this has got a bunch of different blushes in the circle. I'm going to take that color right there. It's a pink, kind of a mauve nudish color, and I'm just going to put that right on underneath where we put the highlighter, and then right above where we put the bronzer. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Professional. This is in the color black, and I'm going to coat my lashes with that. I love this mascara. It really separates my lashes really well. It also elongates them to where they don't look so short. After that, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. This is also in black, and I'm going to coat my lashes again with this mascara. I like mixing my mascaras because I feel like one makes them longer and then one gives them more volume. So there's benefits to mixing them. Some people say don't mix them. I prefer to mix mine. I use two different ones all the time. It's just a personal preference. The CoverGirl one seems to separate them. This one makes them look fuller and makes it look like I have more body and volume to them. And then I'm going to do the lower lashes with this one as well. After I coat my lashes, I take the Makeup Forever Aqua XL eyeliner in the color black, and I'm just going to put that on my lower waterline. I love this eyeliner. It is a stay in place all day, definitely waterproof eyeliner. And I'm going to take the Anastasia Brow Wiz and just fill in my brows. All I do is really run it over my brows and then kind of fill in some areas where I just don't have hair that grows there. I don't really make them bushy. I don't really make them crazy looking. I just kind of fill them in a little bit. And then once again, I do apologize about this video. I don't know what the deal is. It's lagging. It's something. I don't know. Hopefully the next one will not be like this. This is kind of why it's taken me so long to get this video up, is because I've had so many issues editing it and then going through it and trying to do the voiceover. I'm just going to set my face with the Too Faced Hangover RX, and then I'm just going to mist my whole face down to put my makeup in place all day. Then I'm going to take the Stila liquid lipsticks. This one's in like a nudish color. I'm going to take this pink color and by Coco, and I'm just going to go over that nudish color that we put down first. It's just really going to complete that spring look. Once again, I do apologize about the quality of this video and the lagging. It's just terrible. I hope my next one is not like this, and I hope it is much better than this one. And that completes today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.